Uh, Matthew 10 in the Holy Scriptures. Matthew 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles that Christ said, Go not into the way of? Is they heathens, or is they the Israelites who knew that they was Israelites, but they wasn't keeping God's commandments? Was it people of the nation of Israel, or another race of people that Christ said not to go to in Matthew 10 and 5? These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not unto the way of the Gentiles. This is Galatians 3 and 23. Galatians 3 and 14. Galatians 3 and 14. That the blessings of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Jesus the Hamashiach, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. So we the Gentiles, so those that can receive the promise of the promised land is the Gentile Israelite foreigners. Israelites that know that they Israelites, but they not keeping God's commandments. He called these Gentiles, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. And who was the Samaritans? This Acts. This Acts. Acts. This Acts 9. This Acts 10, 8. Verse 6. Verse 5. 8 and 5. The people with the then Philip went down to the city of Samaria and preached Hamashiach unto them. So this Acts 8 and 5. Then Philip went down to the city of Samaria and preached Christ unto them. So Matthew 10 and 5 is talking about Israelites. Christ said, Go not to the way of those Israelites that know they Israelites, but they rebelling against God's commandments. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, which is the Gentiles that can receive salvation. Why would he say, Go not to a people that he never was sent to in the first place? Jesus Christ said, I come to do thy will, O God, is written of me. I am not sent, Matthew 15:24. I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep. The lost sheep, those that's truly lost. That's what he's saying. But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel that's sincerely going off. They sincerely going off according to God's Bible. So they gonna be sincere to turn back into God's Bible. The Samaritans knew that they was Israelites, but they wasn't keeping God's commandments. And the other Gentiles that knew that they was Israelites, that wasn't keeping God's commandments. That's why the Lord saying, Ye likewise sometimes darkening your like the Gentiles. And Galatians 3 and 14, the Gentiles, the promise to come upon the Gentiles is the Israelites of so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the children of Israel, who was into other customs, and they turned back into laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the Gentile. And Samaritans was Israelites who, Acts 8 and 5, Philip went down to preach into Samaria, and to the Samaritans. But go rather to the sincere Israelites who are going to repent in humbleness and spirit and truth back into the Bible of God's commandments in the nationality of the prophecies. For the Spirit of Christ is the testimony of Christ is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what prophesied of Jesus, the Hamashiach. And with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Shalom.